And normally I'm never lost for words, because baby, I can say it. But being up on that panel with the brothers and sisters who really walked through it, with the brothers and sisters who wasn't scared, baby, they were fearless, and they was walking the walk so each one of our asses could stand right here, right now, in freedom and in peace. So I'm telling you right now, if we keep it moving and we keep it going, and for the younger brothers and sisters here, look to an elderly person and say thank you. Say thank you. When you see them crossing the street and they need a hand, you better put it out and help them. You better do your part in this whole movement. The movement never stops. It's just beginning, and we're going to keep it going and keep it going and keep it going. We got to keep it going till there is equality for us all. There are the have and the have-nots. It's just us. Now, if you say Jesus and break it down, it says just us. And that's exactly what he meant, just us. So I am depending on me. I'm depending on us. I'm depending on black. I'm depending on white. I'm depending on female. I'm depending on males to keep it moving and keep it working. Now this is just from me and my own beliefs politically. The brother that God has sent to us, his name is Barack Obama. And that brother will get equality for everybody in the United States of America. So on that day, we will now know Dr. King's dream has truly come to life. Here. I am not one that know the Bible. I can't quote you nothing. I don't know everybody's name. I don't know all the epistles. I don't know it. But what I do know is the spirit of love. I know the spirit of forgiveness. I know the spirit of acceptance. I know the spirit of just bringing it all together. So once we can make all of that happen, baby, all of that equals love and equality and determination. We know what we want to follow. We know who we want to lead us. And his name is Barack Obama. We will not be fooled. We will not be tricked. No more will we be tricked into what we know is wrong. We know what is right. And her name is Michelle Obama.
In a minute, are you ready to march? 40 years later, we ready to tell them, you may have shot the dreamer, but you can't kill the dream. Many of you here today were not even born 40 years ago. Martin and Bernice were youngsters and couldn't be here with their father. So we come today, the generations that were too young or unborn, to stand with those that were with Dr. King to say this movement has continuity. This was not about just an assassination. It's about a resurrection. As long as people all over the world seek freedom and justice and equality and fairness, whether they're black, white, Latino, or Asian, Martin Luther King still lives. So as we get ready to march, we are going to move quickly because our time is away from us. But we want to do a couple of things before we leave here. We are glad Charles Steele has already spoken, Ralph Abernathy III and others, didn't we? Were we moved by the statements with Leo Cohen and others? We have with Secretary of Commerce Gutierrez here representing the White House, and they should be here. I saw all the Secret Service. I thought it was a recount and I had won, but we are still dreamers and we are still believers. But we want to first hear some words. We're going to hear more words on the other side from him. But let us hear some words from the young man who was 10 years old when his father died, who has now grown with realized the dream to pick up that mantle to fight poverty all over this country and around the world. He's here. This will be the first time he and Bernice have gone there on the day of their father's death. I would hope you respect the fact how painful this will be for them, because at the exact moment we will stand silently all around this country and make a pledge of recommitment. They're marching in Boston. They're marching in New York. Crenshaw High School in LA. This is a day to recommit. This is a day for us to say that we are committed to the principles of nonviolence, to the principles of world peace, to the principles of fairness and equality in the criminal justice system and the healthcare system. The end of Dr. Martin Luther King, his son. Let us hear words from Martin Luther.